All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome on into Game 5 of the American League Division Series. I'm rubbing my hands. I'm getting excited. I'm amped up. I'm ready to kick the Chicago White Sox ass and get to the American League Championship Series because we're facing a favorable opponent should we win this game. Not to look too far ahead, but the Yankees won, and we have had great success against the Yankees, whereas I feel like Toronto has been a little bit more of a struggle. I don't remember when we faced Toronto. It was a while ago, but you can see right there, Monday, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. We saw them 6 out of 9 games, and we won 5 of those 6 games. And the only loss was a 1-run loss in the first game we saw. So that's a lot of confidence going into that. I forget when we saw Toronto, we struggled. We went 1-3 in a 4-game set there from July 7th to the 10th. And I want to say we saw them one more time earlier where we again lost the series. We went 1-2. So we're 2-5 in 7 games against Toronto, 5-1 in 6 games against the Yankees. We got the benefit of a win, but we have to get through Chicago first. Chicago, we beat them in Chicago, and we played them, and we beat them at home as well. So 4-2 against them. Now 6-4. So let's see what we can do today. Sheffield's not going to be the starter for us, I don't think, because he started the last game. I believe my rotation's all off because I used a starter in Game 2 to kind of stabilize things a little bit so I didn't beat the bullpen up too much. Lucas Giolito should be the starter for the White Sox. 0-1, 7.20 ERA. There you go. Alternate, we're going green. Whoa. Hold on. Where are we going here? Hold on. I don't want the creative stadiums. I just want T-Mobile Park. That's it. Hybrid, clear skies. We're going to go, we'll go Robbie Ray. Go Robbie Ray. Okay, we got a lot of righties in the lineup here. Ketel Marte at 3. Kyle Lewis. Dom T. Williams. Okay. We're facing a righty. That's a lefty. Lewis is fine. Haniger's fine. Marte switch. Crawford left, right, left. Murphy in France. Maybe we go Toro here and flip them. Oh, O'Keefe. I think that'll be okay. Keep Brian Hayes. Yeah. That's gonna kind of have to be it. I mean, this is kind of the lineup we've been using for a while now, so no reason to turn our back on it at the moment. Haniger, though, with 187. Ketel Marte absolutely crushing it. Adam Frazier looking pretty bad as well. Sorry, buddy. That was... Okay.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999.
All right, here we go. Game 5. The winner goes on to the American League Championship Series. Loser goes home.
It's the Chicago White Sox.
We had a great game last time out. And we'll see if we can do something positive today.
I'm John.
We're calm, we're relaxed, we're going to let the game, we're going to follow the flow. I'm going to get up, grab a drink real quick.
The only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to
Just
go.
in time to sit down and tell you about Robbie Ray's stats. One start here in the postseason, 1-0 record. Was that a 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, no walks, 9 strikeouts, a .57 whip. We're going to be really aggressive here with pitching changes most likely. We are struggling a little bit with the pitching.
The wind of the pitch.
We'll see what we can do. Last time we were here in Seattle against this team in this series, we gave up 20 hits, 9 runs. Brutal.
And he's down 0-2 as he
Foul
swings through
tip.
it.
There we go. Two-seam fastball low and outside. Fouled off.
Foul ball, he
This is a
stays
team that
alive.
has been explosive, the Chicago White Sox.
And the
So we'll
0-2.
see.
Cut off
There
the
we go. There's a
pitch.
strikeout. That's a good start.
One out.
Typically, that
Offensively, it's going to be
fastball,
interesting. We've really
if it's
struggled
close to the top
offensively
of the strike
lately.
zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that
More
little
often than not, it has been a
which
problem.
indicates
Lost a
there's
lot of
good
games
spin
by
rate
one
on it,
run.
and it
Oh my
didn't
goodness.
decrease in velocity as
I'm
that
just
hitter's
destroying stuff over here.
internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Leori Garcia. up to
Leori
the
Garcia,
plate.
667
Switch hitter,
average.
right.
I believe in this game, the ALCS is going to start on Sunday.
And
Fouled
first
away.
offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Line drive.
That's all right.
base hit.
That's okay. That is okay. You saw that Logan Gilbert, one of our pitchers, had a 27 ERA, which
Runner
is
on at first with one gone. Luis Robert now. That one's
Luis
in
Robert
there
has been a
0-1.
huge problem for me.
At the belt and fires. Ball one there.
Missed.
Garcia, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch
Oh,
misses.
just missed with
Two
that
balls
circle
and a strike.
change.
And now the lefty on the ground left side. 6, 4, 3.
There we go. We're out of the first inning. There we go.
So now the Mariners outfit.
That's what we rely on a lot here.
We've got no score. Bottom of the first.
Lucas Giolito, he's going to be in
Lucas Giolito. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
starter for
About 10 hits in his
Chicago.
last
One
start,
start,
and I know they're
0-1
concerned
record,
about his
7.20
mechanics. Maybe he's
ERA,
giving
5 innings
something
pitched,
away
10
to the
hits.
other side. Made some adjustments in between starts. Look for him to have a good one today.
We go to
No
the
walks,
bottom of the
3
first.
strikeouts, a
Digging
whip,
in,
a
it's the
2.
Speedy outfielder Dom Thompson-Williams.
Four-seam fastball is going to be up at 96. The circle change at 84. Slider at 88. 12-6 at 93.
And that drops
Ooh,
in
got
for
the
a
call
strike.
on the outside, or inside, excuse me.
And that's
Missed that
outside.
one wide.
Ball to strike. There's a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's
Way
a ball.
inside.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because.
Oh, I looked right at it. I watched that go by. Don't even think I took the bat off my shoulder that time around.
This is Kyle Lewis.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And the pitch.
Way outside.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power.
No,
guy like
I
this.
didn't mean to hit it that
It's a nice
hard. I
place
thought
right
I...
there.
Oh, darn it.
Pitch. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lucky that one dropped so low. I thought that was going to give me some trouble.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
No, anytime
Ow.
you can punch out
Okay.
the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Vaughn makes the catch, and that'll do it. And
Oh,
1-2-3
good timing, but
go
just
the
a little
Mariners.
under it.
They
Two
played an
not
inning,
great
no
strikeouts.
score.
Just looking at those pitches, those fastballs got me.
Back in Seattle, second inning set to go. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter.
Ray back to work. That one missed.
That's not what I want to see.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there. Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. The 2-2. Stays alive.
A little slider here. It's the one pitch, one of the pitches he hasn't seen. I almost got what I was looking for there. Early on it. Might be able to rush a fastball by him, high and inside.
Big lefty turns, kicks, deals, and fouled off. 2-2 down. Bounce to the left side. Hayes to first. One up, one down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
That is a terrible pitch.
Haniger under it. Makes the grab. And
That actually is it's a very helpful one pitch out. That was a long at bat against Robert. Being able to get that second out on one pitch, very helpful. That's a bad pitch. Actually, it wasn't terrible. I'm surprised it was that far off. But
looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
there we go.
Yoan Moncada takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Vaughn at second with two down. Next one just
Ooh,
misses.
come on.
Gonna count 1-2.
Really? You're not going to give me that call?
Here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Pretty bad pitch.
Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Maybe a little
White
lucky
Sox
I'm
lead
getting that one
We'll
back.
go to the bottom of the second. No score.
So we saw 5 pitches with each of the first 2 at-bats, and then 1
Mitch Haniger. The wind of the pitch.
for Key Brian Hayes.
In the air out to center.
And
Settles
unfortunately,
under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Batting
The
fifth.
batter will
eyes
be
got
shortstop,
pretty wide
JT
there.
Crawford.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Second inning here, no score. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Oh, that's not
In the air
it
to
at
left
all.
center.
Damn it.
He's
been
got
starting-
it, and there are 2 outs.
Looks like he's been starting kind of off
Off to a
speed.
great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
This is
He's
not
got a
good.
chance to get through
This
these
is not what I
first
wanna
innings
see.
with under 20
This is bad.
pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. In there for strike 1.
Okay.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that.
He's in a
That's
great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. And the righty deals.
Oh, way too early on the slider. Barehanded it. Throws him off the bag, though. So we'll leave to fight another day. They're going to call it a base hit, even though that maybe is an error. That's all right, though.
The ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners.
Way too early on that slide. Oh.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
2 outs.
I thought I hit it enough. It's weird because that one I felt like I hit harder, but was a check swing versus one of the other pitches that I thought I hit like a little lighter. I don't know. I mean, that's the slider I'm looking for. That's the pitch I want.
1-2.
Kind of that off-speed hanger.
That one fouled off.
Really lucky to get contact on that one.
Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul ball.
Okay.
At the plate.
You know what? I don't want the ump to call that one.
Three-two now. That one blasted
That's gone.
deep to right.
That's gone. That's gone. Let's fucking go. Yes, the error that probably should have been called. Yes. It's exactly what I want to see. Let's fucking go. Doesn't have to be home runs, but fuck, those feel nice.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was
couple of lucky pieces of contact. A few pitches prior.
Batting it. The catcher.
First pitch,
and that's exactly why I'm swinging at him. That's a strike call. Fine. You know, I'm not mad at it or whatever, but I don't want to get called out on something like that with
it delivers outside.
With Toro.
Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Oh, that's really late. That's on me. That's a bad pitch.
2 come in on this Seattle homer.
Damn it.
It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Able to work a walk. Just a wasted opportunity. Nothing to be too upset about. I mean, I'm gonna do that from time to time. No big deal.
Swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fly ball down the line. And that will fall. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
The first baseman, Gavin.
That one's in there, 0-1. Engel on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Goes to second, safe there. Here's Tim Anderson. Hanging a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. Got it. Leaping catch robs a homer. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Let's fucking go. Tom T. Williams, you godsend of an athlete. Holy shit. I thought that was a 3-run home run. Look at that. Beautifully timed.
Now it's going to be Leori Garcia. Picked up a base hit to center his first time.
All right. Nice and relaxed here.
Ground ball right side, could be 2 to Crawford for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam.
Oh, let's fucking go. Holy shit. That might be the most important, like, damage control inning we've ever had.
And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
The left fielder,
Giolito back to work.
Williams.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it
Oh
on,
my
see if you can get a
goodness.
stolen base, maybe
Oh
get around the
my
bases
goodness.
and pick up a run.
Kicks and fires.
Drop,
Line,
drop, drop, drop,
and
drop, drop,
that's a
drop, drop.
base hit.
There we go. Let's get that speed on base.
That's about as
I mean, that was he saved a 3-run home run. Turned a double play. That went from a 3-2 game to a, like, leaving it a 2-0 game. That is so fucking important. Holy shit.
So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Kyle Lewis. First pitch.
See if we can do
doesn't
something
find
here
the
with
zone.
Lewis. 4 for 18 on the series, home run. Thought I had one more sneeze.
Now fly ball to right center. That one hops against the fence.
We're going all the way around, baby! Kyle Lewis! That's what you want to see. Let's fucking go!
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So man aboard. Now it's the Mariners DH. Ketel
The
Marte.
designated hitter, number 4, Ketel Marte.
I wanted it all. I wanted all of that. Way too early on it. Too anxious, too excited.
And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And it's second.
That's a good swing right there. Late on it. But at least staying alive.
Left-hand batter waits. Down to the dirt. swinging
That
and
is a...
Gets him.
Yeah.
One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Lied out his first time.
All right.
And the first offering is not close.
Too aggressive, too excited. Like got a little anxious. Put myself in a bad spot. That is
In the dirt.
frustrating.
Nothing doing. Count moves to 1.
Really, really frustrating right there to see that.
The pitch. Not even close.
I mean, he's
there.
given us a
Down
3-0
to
count
balls
and
a
a
strike.
terrible swing on that 12-6 curve.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and
The
2
batter.
strikes. Just put the ball in
shortstop.
play somewhere, and you
JP.
got a chance. Very
Crawford.
frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
frustrating. That's, I mean, that's what, 4 strikeouts that we've had today, and I mean, they are not great.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit down the line. Lewis around third.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that.
It's 4-0.
I'll take that.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into
JP
the opposite field gap.
Crawford.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on
JP
video because that's
Crawford,
the kind of swing you
guys.
want to bottle. So
Folks.
many positives that led to that.
He rules.
Key Brian Hayes up next for the Mariners.
The third baseman, number 13. Key Bryant.
First pitch, not close. That's in there. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. In time. Got it.
Was that in time? What?
Fifth and final game of the series as we move to the 4th.
Darn.
It's the Mariners
Okay.
4 and the
All
White
right.
Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and now it's Luis Robert.
Leading off
Great
for the
speed and great
The
power.
17th.
A great athlete, quite simply.
Robert.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
0-1 down. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Now
Look
the
at
throw
it, our
first on the
man,
run.
JP
Up
Crawford.
and
Let's
out.
go.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Eloy Jimenez.
I mean, he has been just so important at that shortstop space.
Eloy Jimenez now.
Okay, Eloy Jimenez. It's like, what, a 9-pitch at bat here?
First off,
That's
bringing
a
it just
strike,
misses.
sir.
The wind and the pitch. Way high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That should have probably
In the
been
air, right
crushed.
center field. Panic.
That's where it gets a little
This
weird
one.
and sometimes
Puts
like a
squeeze
smidge
on it.
confusing.
That's out number 2.
Where it's just like that probably should have been yanked for a homer, but then you get
Now batting.
something like Tim Anderson
2 outs.
getting it
bases
robbed.
loaded.
I don't know.
Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. First
That
off,
was really
this is
bad. A
bad
little
lead for
anxious. I'm
ball 1.
wound up. I'm such a long way to go.
The wind and the pitch. And now
There we
it's
go.
even up.
Don't worry
That's
about it. Don't worry
89
about it.
on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
On the ground. Hayes collects it. Gets
Out
it
number
first.
3. Okay.
That takes care of Grandal. Out number
3.5 down.
Nothing
If
doing
we
for the
get
White
if I can
Sox.
sprinkle
They're
in
on the
some
short
runs throughout the
end
game,
of
I
a
like kind
4-0
of what we're
score.
doing already. We have two innings of 2-run balls so far, or maybe was it 3
Ready
and
to
1?
go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Abraham
Ready to go
Toro.
for the
What's the breakdown? Stats, game log. Yeah, second and third, we've been able to score a couple of runs in
And
Abraham
he deals.
each inning.
Toro.
That
In the air, left side. Ball.
wow,
Settles
how was I
underneath
late
it.
on that? I thought for sure I was looking
And
up in the
there's one
zone.
away.
I think Robbie Ray, we try to get him through 6. We look at a Lewis or a Castillo Seawald finish.
Here's Murphy now. And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to third.
I bailed him out with an early swing on a circle change. No.
Up next,
Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Frazier.
Popped up.
That's a terrible inning.
Makes the catch.
That's awful.
And that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. They lead 4-0.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes it feels like I'm just trying to get through the offensive side. It's just like, okay, let's go. Get back on the defensive side.
Top 5, John
Make this
Shy
nice and
with
quick.
Singleton. And leading it off, Andrew Vaughn.
The left fielder.
And there's
That's
the
a strike. There we
Been
go.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh and 2 now. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I mean, that was a perfect pitch, and I was not nearly outside of the zone as much as I wanted to.
The pitch. Down the line towards the corner. Haniger gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And now it's going to be Yoan Moncada. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Not a lot of confidence in that slider. That was a pretty nice pitch.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Here's a 1-2. The punch out there. 2 out.
That was a generous strike. That was a very generous strike call.
Will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike
We've seen some go against us offensively. I mean, I'm sure it is a strike the way it clipped the zone, just barely. But
make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now here is Adam Engel. Kicks and deals. And a
foul away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it
Bam.
himself.
Okay.
Third out. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0.
All right, let's settle the bats down here a little bit.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Dom Thompson Williams.
The left fielder. Dom
And a pitch.
Williams.
That's
Well,
there
fuck.
for a strike.
Well,
For the White
fuck.
Sox in their bullpen, Jose Ruiz appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Popped in the air.
Drop.
Right
Stayed up a little too long.
And there's one down.
Was I late on that?
Lewis.
Oh, good timing. Just
First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Now
way too early on that slider. Oh my god. We're through the swing before the ball even got there.
So now 1-2.
Come on. I mean, I shouldn't be that upset. We've seen some calls. This guy has a wide strike zone.
One down, base
Not
is
necessarily the tallest strike zone, though.
hit. And now 2-2. And the righty deals. Gets under it and pops it up. Garcia.
That's
this
a
one
bad
sized
miss.
up.
That's the pitch I'm looking for with Lewis's power. That is exactly what I want to get on.
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Terrible swing. I was looking for something to drop down. He's been starting with the circle change or the slider, maybe even the 12-6 curve.
Him and for his team.
Fuck, he likes that right side. My God.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a pop up.
Under forcing fastball. Okay, losing the field, losing the flow a little bit. We are getting some terrible. I mean, there are some like on the corner calls that they're going both ways. They're going both ways.
Back in Seattle, and now the.
Okay, now it's time to start figuring this out. Sadler, Castillo. Justin Dunn, I don't think pitched super well, which is unfortunate.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
We're going to hopefully get through this one without too much damage.
Just missed. Strike two.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching.
I don't think it is either. We'll take a look at it. That
box on his heels and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of
yeah,
a chance
it was further out of the zone than I realized.
So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering misses.
Tim Anderson, by the way, says lower the last 7 games of 500 hitter. That's bad. It's very, very bad. For me, at least. I mean, I'm sure for Tim Anderson, it's great.
Ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one hit to right.
Haniger can get there. I thought I undercut that a little bit. I was worried that I was going to run down below.
Next to the White Sox, the second baseman.
Leori Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Foul.
And just foul.
Getting around third time through the order here for these guys. How is that not a strike? And that's what I'm talking about. It's like it's kind of short. Like that is a strike, especially with the way he's been calling it. I mean, he's been calling it wide on the edges. That's just a bad pitch.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart.
Goal! There we go. All right.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6.
Likely the last we see of Robbie Ray.
4, and the White Sox nothing.
Maybe if we hold. I mean, if it's a 4-run lead, I don't know.
And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ruiz.
Number 66.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and
2 games for Jose Ruiz. No record, no saves, no opportunities. A 5 innings pitched with a 5.40 ERA. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. I did not catch the averages there. Haniger. Okay, so I can't tell what that number is. He has a 4-seam that's 95. I'm assuming it's 99, which is not good for me because I've been struggling with that really high 90s fastball. 12-6 curve at 86. Circle change at 90, slider at 93. And that's a 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
Kendall Graveman up and loosening in the pen.
It is indeed a 99 right there.
Kicks and fires. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Not a problem. Doesn't have a ton of energy here, Ruiz. That's inside.
And it's 2-1.
So I wonder if that lack of energy will reduce the pitches he's using. You can also see around the colors, around the buttons, not a lot of confidence in many of the pitches he's working with. That is just a generous call right there. That is a strike.
At the belt and fires. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
You know what? I'm okay with it. Probably, honestly, those two should be flipped. 3-2 count regardless.
3-2 down.
Really lucky that was a walk. Threw it away there. First non-four-seam fastball we've seen.
Righty to the plate. Out to
There we
short.
go. Just drive it through. That'll work.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Perfect timing on that circle change. Able to split the gap there on the left side of the defense. Base hit. I've talked a lot about throughout the season about like good kinds of hits. Usually it's like a solid hit after a terrible swing. I guess you could expand that definition to not just a terrible swing, but a bad decision. Obviously, swinging on that previous pitch, it was a circle change way out of the zone, cost myself a walk. To come back and get a solid piece of contact and have the same result, that feels good. That, unfortunate, he won't do much. But
Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. And at first, now here is T. Brian Hayes.
T. Brian Hayes.
Out towards right center field. Angle racing over to make the catch.
Just smidge late. I don't know that the timing was. I mean, maybe if it's a little better timed instead of it pulls just enough left to do something. Right. Toro has a 2-run home run today already. I feel like I'm getting kind of dialed in on this guy's fastball. That was good timing, a little late.
Toro in the
That's
box
fine.
now. No ball
Would have been
to
way
strike.
early on that.
Haniger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches
Shit.
by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Okay, we're
Next
fine.
pitch misses inside.
We're fine.
Now 1-2.
That's a terrible swing. That's a bad swing. Really early on that 12-6 curve. Ugh.
In the air out towards right center. Angle settles under it.
Fortunately, it's not enough.
And that is that.
It's under it.
1 left for Seattle, but they're in front 4-0.
All right, we're heading to the top of the 7th here. I might actually have to take a 7th inning stretch
We go to the top
myself.
Of the 7th. Here's a speed threat.
Luis Robert. Robert. I don't know why I always want to say it's Robert. Robert, excuse me. God damn it.
And he deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And off the base of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Okay. That was a bad pitch, I'm going
Waiting
to
around
say.
right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Eloy Jimenez.
Probably should have been switching pitchers here.
Yo one.
That's a
And
terrible pitch.
downstairs.
Oh, I'm tight. Oh, I'm anxious. Oh,
1-1 now. Foul
fuck.
ball.
Come on.
Runner at second, nobody out. Stays alive. Foul ball there. And at second. Swing and a ball lifted. Left.
That was an interesting decision on my part, I will be honest with you.
He makes the grab, and there's one down.
For me to specifically go out of my way to try and throw a circle change like that, that's a decision. The other decision I need to be making here is to make sure that I am putting in I can't be going righty against lefty. I can't do it. Gotta pull Ray. He's pitched perfectly fine. Like, I'm fine with the result. He'll be responsible for the one. He'll either leave with a no decision or a win. We are going to bring in Casey Sadler, though. 2 games, a 2.08 ERA, 3 strikeouts, no walks, low batting averages, and 4.1 innings this postseason. But this will give us righty versus righty, which will be helpful. Throw that curveball again. Now, I am setting myself up in my least favorite position here, which is, oh God, bringing in a pitcher with a runner on, which will all but guarantee that we bring in Castillo here in the 8th. And of course, they're going to switch their batter.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, he must be a switch hitter. I apologize.
And the right-hander deals. Late with the swing there. 1 out and a runner at second. Next one misses. 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Reaches into the stands.
That is a terrific play. Key Brian Hayes, you are a diamond player. I know it tells me that. God, you've been such a good. Once I figured out that I should put you in the lineup, been nothing but helpful over there.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Out towards left center. Thompson Williams makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Beautiful.
So man left for the White Sox.
Beautiful.
They trail it here 4-0.
That is exactly what I want to see out of that. Whew.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
You can see that reflected in the stats that he can, like the commentator said, get a right-hander out. Lefties have been a little bit of a problem. There are 2 lefties in this portion. It'll be Frazier and Dom T. Williams. You can see the 333 average for lefties versus the straight zeros average for righties. 99 on a 4-seam, 87 on a knuckle curve, a 2-seam at 98, and he is going to lead with a knuckle curve up in the zone. That's kind of the pitch I want to punish, but was not looking for it at all. That's inside.
Here comes a pitch. In for a strike. 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a bad swing.
Ball, he stays alive.
I mean, that's a 2-2 count right there. Yeah, it's a 2-2 count.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity.
Yeah, too much velocity. I struggle with that high 90s stuff and just really, really bad there.
With the bat speed these days, so many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Kimbrell, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
I kind of tapped. That was a half-hearted swing at best. I thought maybe it would be a check swing. I don't get the check swing. Whatever. I don't know how to check swing, and I don't know how to steal.
Fought off foul.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Way outside.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because
That
outside
is
of that,
unfortunately
stuff is just too good to fail.
Vaughn makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. They lead 4-0.
I mean, when you get to this point in the game, this is where I struggle the most. I have to get off to good starts. You start bringing in new pitchers, I tend to struggle.
Back at T-Mobile Park, here is Moncada.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Line to kick the pitch.
Okay, so we have a 4-run lead. Here's my plan. We have Castillo warmed up and ready to go. I'm going to bring him in the 9th. Unless
That one handled.
things get a little hairy here, maybe we give up a run, we put some runners on base, then we might go with a Castillo Seawald finish. But Sadler's only on pitch number 10 here. Nice defensive play by him. Out number 1.
And that's in there for strike 1. That one missing inside. Here's a 1-1.
That was a dangerous pitch right there. Thankfully, he was so late on it.
High fly ball down the left field line. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There we go. Sinker in.
Takes the strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
So we've gambled a little bit here with the way that I've used the bullpen, the way I've used the starters, and it's actually been okay. It's probably not advised, maybe not a sustainable way to try and win a championship series or try to win a World Series. Maybe we can get through this next series a little bit quicker. Maybe the NL takes a little longer, gives us some time to kind of reset if we can get that far. I don't know.
And the spotlight is focused on this guy.
New pitcher, sinker at 97, slider at 90. It's Kendall Graveman. Okay. Who's the other guy that came in? Oh, Kimbrel. Okay. I had the guys flipped. Four seam at 99, circle change at 90, curveball at 84.
And here it comes. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
So we're going to want to probably focus a little bit lower here with him. Sinker, slider, combination.
Righty delivers. And there's a ball.
Okay. Don't let that fool you.
Late swing, fouled off.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And
Big old slider right there.
1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Designated hitter number 4, Ketel Marte.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Vaughn under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And first offering is fouled off.
Definitely threw me off with being willing to go upstairs. First pitch, last at bat.
And the righty deals. That pitch in for a strike.
Fuck.
The count is 0-2.
Oh my God, that's the slider you're just looking to crush.
Up and throwing. Next one in the dirt.
Okay. That pitch actually gives us a minute here, too. I'll put in Castillo and then, warm up Seawald, just in case. Make sure I'm prepared. I haven't done a great job with the bullpen lately. Haven't really had to because we've been losing a lot.
2 balls, 2
But I
strikes
have
to
goofed
count
up
for
some
2
save
outs.
situations, opportunities, not having the guys up I want to have up. Castillo coming in here, top 9. Broke
Now
the
he
bat.
breaks his bat. Throws to first.
Really late on that
Take care
sinker.
of Haniger for the out. That's the 3rd out.
That is 2 straight innings of just 15 XP. That is the
1, 2, 3,
lowest
go
number
to
of
bat.
XP they will give
But
you
they lead it 4-0.
offensively. I don't know what it is defensively. I feel like it's a little more variable defensively, but
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Diego Castillo trying to protect this lead.
first time we've seen him in the postseason. We've either had wins that have been pretty, we've been in control. We did lose the one close game by 1 run, but we were trailing most of that game, if I remember correctly. And then the one we gave up 20 hits was just kind of a... Ugh. Brought in a starter just to kind of stabilize it and go like, all right, well, better luck next time. That's a
Back here at the
strike.
ballpark, we go to the 9th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
There's the strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to...
And it gets by him. Fires to first on the run.
Ooh, he's safe.
Very close right
Oh, he's safe. That's all right. That's all right.
Right.
Crawford, I'm sure, thought that Castillo was going to get that. I mean, even that's still a pretty far run. Well, that's all right. That's all right.
And the batter now, Leori Garcia.
We're good.
In there, and it's
Everything
0-1.
is
You're gonna get something
perfectly
going. This is the time to do it.
fine.
You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The pitch. And 1 and 2.
Come on.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And he
There we go.
chases that one. And that's the first
All right,
out.
strikeout number 1. Here we go.
But a good high fastball in a key strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of
Do not want. I hate that location.
even though they're not. But
I
they're
do not
increasing
love
in velocity and
that
spin rate,
location
so
with a
it's very
slider.
difficult to get the
You
barrel
saw it. It was up in the middle, inside portion, right on the line there. Those are so dangerous, especially to a big guy, big power guy like Robert. No fucking chance am I throwing that pitch. Because the worst, it like goes in and you're looking at a 2-run blast.
Get him into scoring position and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the White
And again,
Sox
he wants it
DH,
right in that
Eloy
location.
Jimenez. First pitch, and that's in for a
Trying to
strike.
slide it inside, but it's too much room. There's too much room for error there. I don't love it.
Get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
I will, however, throw a high inside fastball.
Swinging a foul back.
Bait
That's
that.
out of play.
I'm a little out of sync with what he wants to do. Get back in sync here.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. his second home run of the series, and they close the gap. It's 4-2. They needed that one, Singy.
That sucks. A couple of strikeouts. I mean, that's 2-out damage. Obviously, we're fine. We have a 2-run lead.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn.
Fuck. I mean, I probably threw myself off by throwing 2 high inside fastballs. They weren't in a row, but they weren't great. All right, we're going to bring in Sewald for a save opportunity here in the postseason. He was 44-47 in saves and opportunities, and I think even those 3 blown saves were still those 3 wins. 50 appearances for him, 52.2 innings pitched, under 1 on the ERA, well under 1 for the whip, 66-4 strikeouts to walks, and we're going to just kind of... I don't know where your zone is.
That one's in there, 0-1.
I'm okay with that location because it's way outside.
And the Mariners are moving
That is
on.
exactly what I wanted.
The American League
We're going to the championship series, everybody. We win game 5. Whew. Oh, my God. We did it.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations, boys. Get ready for the ALCS.
ALCS bound are the Mariners. I thought after the 2 games that we lost, especially after that second one, I thought, like, uh-oh, this is going to be a problem. And I was worried that with the second game that we lost, I was going to be too far into a hole and just too worried and not relaxed enough. But we were able to pull out a victory, even it up, and you got to go back. The top of the 3rd inning might be the most important inning, like half inning in this entire season. A robbed home run by Dom T. Williams immediately into a double play that negates anything from happening. Nothing happens. Dom T. Williams, I know it says Robbie Ray is the player of the game. The Dom T. Williams play is the play of the game. He is the player of the game. I don't care. That is monumentally. That goes from a 3-2 game with that home run because there were 2-1 to a 2-0 game. They advanced the runner to third. Fine, no big deal. But the double and then the double play. I mean, at worst you're looking at hopefully a 2-1 deficit. Whew. My goodness. Robbie Ray gets the win. 6.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Lucas Giolito gets the loss. 4 earned over 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Paul Sewald with your save. Toro 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Kyle Lewis 1 for 4 with a double, a ribby, and a run. J.P. Crawford got on base, and he had a ribby as well. Eloy Jimenez had the 9th inning 2-run blast. Other than that, not a whole lot to talk about. They out hit us 7 hits to 6. We had our good 2 innings and then got kind of shut down. A rough first inning, and I was a little worried after that. Obviously, the 2-run blast in the second, 2 more in the third helped kind of ease things out, but slowed down offensively from a production perspective through the next couple innings, and then they brought in new pitchers, and that can flummox me. Congratulations, the Mariners have won the American League Division Series. Fuck yeah, we did. And we will be taking on the Yankees in the American League Championship Series, a best of 7. When does that start, you might ask? Sunday, October 16th. Hopefully you're ready. Hopefully you're excited. We have home field, so we'll get the first 2 and the last 2 in T-Mobile Park, and the middle 3 will be at Yankee Stadium. As for the National League Championship Series, that'll start tomorrow. Atlanta taking on Los Angeles in Los Angeles. Fried has an 18.9 ERA. That is wild. I think we have a pitcher that has a higher ERA than that, 27, I think. which is pretty brutal. But that is his ERA. Bueller 1-0 with a 0, a zilcheroonie going on right there for you. That'll start tomorrow. It looks like you're going to get a double header on Sunday, and then a single on Monday, and you'll actually have baseball pretty much every day, depending on how things go. So there you go. Double headers on Sunday and Wednesday, Thursday, whatever it is. Whew. That is a good win. That is a good win. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Here is your bracket. The calendar side of things. Seattle taking on New York starting Sunday. Atlanta, Los Angeles tomorrow. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you're notified when my videos post. It'll be a 5 p.m., 7 p.m. if there's a doubleheader. Otherwise, everything will just go up at 7 p.m. And we will always be the last game of the day, regardless of the start time, because it's weird like that. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We will see you Sunday for Mariners baseball. But we'll see you tomorrow for another installment of playoff coverage right here on youtube.com/JohnSourceRex. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know I sure did, because we fucking won. Game 5 winners, baby. And now we get to face a team that we have handled pretty well in the regular season, 5-1 against them. Let's see if we can duplicate that success here in the postseason with those darn Yankees. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners.